And we're good. Hey guys, what's happening? It's BigJackFilms here. Welcome to another live stream. I know, sorry for the last one. We had technical problems, and we're just taking it easy for a bit because, yeah, we're on the front end of post-production on Revenge of the Sith, and I have made the announcement that it is going to come out in December. That is namely because it gives me more time to work on it, and I feel like a Christmas release would be better to allow it for it to be a much more spectacular Christmas holiday thing for you guys. So there you go. We're right now going to work on the review today for episode 3. And hello, Tiny Dick 117. That's a great name for a channel. Hola, amigos. Hello, Inuyasha Dinosaur 101. Martin, Starmaster, everybody's here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So for those who are obviously not seen these streams before, we're going to go through a couple of rules, obviously. First and foremost, from Osiris, who's going to help us out here. Shout out to my girlfriend Honeybear's website, resiliencyme.com. It is a website that helps kids with mental health who are in low-income housings get treatment, get help, get therapy. So if you want to go support that, please go down there. Would really appreciate it. On top of that, let's see what there's a rules that Starmaster put together. Who put the rules? Yeah, Starmaster. Rule number 1, please be respectful in the group chat. Please do not flood us with requests just saying, can you review this? Can you review that? This is a stream to just do editing and stuff, and we can't get through everything. Keep our language PC. Keep everything pretty safe. No spamming, especially. Yeah, that is definitely appreciated. Avoid repeating the same question over and over. That's another appreciated thing. And outside of that, if you'd like to donate, support my Patreon. But on top of that, which I am posting more on, you could also send us super chats. Also, if you want to send us super chats to react to something, make sure it's copyright free because we've been having issues lately. And outside of that, there you go, the Patreon's right there. And let's have fun here. So there we go. With that said, guys, we're going to get started immediately on Star Wars. And hi, Huey Timor, good to see you. Welcome. We're just working on the Revenge of the Sith review today. It's nothing too crazy. We're taking it very slow. It is the start of the school year for everybody, too. So we're taking it pretty easy. Outside of that, we're probably going to go till about 6 o'clock. So there's that. Let's get started, however, with, we're about, I would say, 22 minutes. Now, I have extended Revenge of the Sith's review a little bit. It is now going to be an hour and 17 minutes as a review. And this is getting a little longer. We're adding stuff. I have not seen K-Pop Demon Hunter. I have not had time to go to the movies. In fact, I'm going to go this weekend. And because there's a Renaissance fair happening where my girl is, but we're also going to go see Jaws. I know, Inuyasha Dinosaur 101, you saw Jaws. I'm happy. I'm going to go see it this weekend, and I'm going to have a good time. So that's awesome. Also, yeah, Back to the Future's coming back to theaters in October. We're probably going to go see that too. I want to see Primitive War, Sammy, but you know what sucks? It's not playing in Canada. I'm so pissed. What the hell? The one dinosaur movie outside of Rebirth I wanted to see, and it's only in Canada, and it's not in Canada. What the hell? So I will get to it eventually. That is a promise. I do want to see that. And I have not seen Drifting Home. No. So there's a lot of requests already. Wow, we are already just like impressed. Damn, you guys are like machine guns. Writing the next 2 weeks anime movie review. Awesome. We'll hopefully have it ready by the end of the month. Awesome. Fantastic. And yeah, take October off. Have a good Halloween. In fact, I have to go Halloween shopping. I have to go check out all the new costumes and stuff. The props are out. Spirit Halloween's got some amazing Power Ranger stuff right now I want to get my hands on. So there's some stuff to look forward to. But yeah, I will be, and yes, I am aware Terrence Stamp died. I am aware Superman 2 got announced today with him being in the mech suit, the Kryptonite mech suit. Let's go. I'm down. I understand how you feel about not playing Heron. Yeah, I know. I'm pissed. We are trying to find a way to see it, but it is extremely difficult to get right now. Yeah, so I'm gonna be getting to some stuff right away. There is stuff already on Patreon in advance you guys can check out. If you guys are interested, just donate $1 or more. I did also make a post on my Patreon, because I've been noticing I've been getting a lot of people following me on Patreon, i.e. getting the free subscription. But hope everybody understands that when you get the free subscription, that doesn't mean you get the privileges and tiers. You do have to pay for the tiers, so I'm just letting you guys heads up on that. So if you guys message me on Patreon to request something, make sure you're under a paid subscription first. Make sure you're paying, because, you know, this is my job. I do need to make some money, and, just asking for requests to keep the roof over my head. Anyway, and congratulations, Huey! Lost 50 pounds. Well done, man. Well freaking done. I definitely have to get back in shape at some point. I've been doing, overnight routines where I do a little exercise late at night to burn off all the calories I made in the day, and then I give myself a good night's sleep, so there's that. But yeah, so there's a lot of that. I've seen the trailer, that new Godzilla Fest short. I have not seen it yet. So again, reactions are, and make sure they're copyright free, meaning if they're copyrighted, I won't be able to show it later. But yeah, thoughts on people saying Peter Jackson wasn't very good after King Kong. So I think here's what ultimately happened with Peter Jackson. I think after King Kong, he had burnout. He had done 3 major franchise movies that just did marvelous. Then he did his Do Whatever the F You Want movie, which is King Kong. Then he got tired. He got exhausted. He was supposed to do the Halo movie, but then something happened on that end. But he was burnt out, so he took some time off to focus on raising his kids. He took time to do executive producer stuff on other projects, i.e. he also directed Lovely Bones, which was a smaller project for him, but then he also helped produce things like Tintin and stuff like that. So he had a lot to do. And basically, he was going to do The Hobbit as a producer, but Del Toro fell out, and then he decided to take over, and it just burned him out. He just got burnt out, and that sucks. I think, I don't know, my money's on the gorilla. Hi, Dean, good to see you. Yeah, okay, so we're going to get started on here, guys, because, yeah, I would like a remaster, but that game is incredibly hard, Sammy. So let's get started on Star Wars, because where were we? Oh, yes, we were on here, where I was working very hard on my episode 3 review. I'm also going to turn this down a little bit. Let's do this. Let's go to a little bit more of a chill. Let's do a little different music here. I'm also going to get rid of this because we don't need this anymore. So you guys can see what I'm working on right now, right? So I'm just going to go ahead and just maximize it here. So we were talking about Palpy, what he's been up to, and how he's behind everything. So let's go. There we go. So we were on this part of the review. Let's do this. Let's see here. I'm just trying to get it to where it's Now my PC has been a little slow, so you guys might have to bear with me a little bit with the process. So here we go. Yeah, okay. Why am I adding Pennywise? Because in the review I bring up that Tim Curry was once Palpatine in the Clone Wars show. He did voice the character, and it was really cool to see him do that. So I bring that up in the review. So what we're going to do is just, first of all, we're going to give it an echo, so that way it makes it a little easier for to see it. It's almost like he's in the distance. Remember how you featured Jupiter in one of your Star Wars reviews? I don't think it's going to be a full-on crossover, but Jupiter will be back in episode 3. That storyline will conclude. On top of that, we might do more. We don't know. We just have to see. I love this comment. Did you ever hear of the tragedy of Darth? That's funny. So yeah, here we go. We're gonna get going on here. Yeah, I love it. I've actually shown the first cut of Revenge of the Sith that I've worked on to a couple of friends, and they really liked it. No spoilers, but there's a lot of enthusiasm with this final installment. I don't play Oddworld. I don't even know what that is. It sounds odd. So yeah, I'm just gonna go rewind where we last left off here with Palpatine. Let's go here. Yep. This is Palpatine's movie. He has full control of this picture and is an absolute delight to watch his evilness leak off the screen. Ian is having a fucking ball here. He is consuming so much of it, there is literally no scenery left to chew. Not even Tim Curry can chew this much scenery. Though granted, he eventually played him in the Clone Wars series.
chance that you die.
Yep.
And you can stop all that I will do.
Oh, that's perfect. Hey, look at that. First super chat of the night from Super Michael 98. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. I just watched Jaws on the big screen, and the best part was watching my mom. She hasn't seen it since it came out, and she was terrified. That's awesome that, you know, your mom gets to reflect on what it was like seeing the movie for the first time. That's amazing. Good for you, Super Michael. See, that's the kind of conversations I like to have is with the super chats, because that actually does engage. I'm really looking forward to watching it. I've never seen Jaws on the big screen. I have seen it many times on VHS, DVD, Laserdisc, Blu-ray. I've always wanted to see it on the big screen. And there's been so many re-releases, I just feel like this might be my only shot. And also, what's funny is, I've been trying to get Honey Bear to watch Jaws. It's hard for her to get into it. But I think this movie's going to have her really enjoy it. It is one of the best movies ever made. It is one of the best horror films of all time. It is a masterpiece. I am really looking forward to seeing Jaws on the big screen. And I don't know what format we're going to see it in, but we're just going to see whatever's available. And hello, Lipos Films. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Hello. But super huge thanks to Super Michael 98 for that super chat. Also, welcome, Lipos Films. Don't forget, Rocky 4 is coming back to the... Really? Oh, shit. Okay, is it the director's cut? Because maybe I'll go see that. But I really want to see Back to the Future next. I like that Universal's going to be doing stuff. Yeah, I've gotten people asking me to look at it. I just haven't had the time. And also, I haven't had really anybody on Patreon who has a paid subscription offer. So, you know, if you donate $5 on Patreon, you could go get me to watch it. I'll watch it. I do have a couple of Patreon slots. I will say I have the next 2 weeks worth of reviews of opening nights on Mondays in the can. They're already out on Patreon right now, and they're for 2 films. One had a re-release, and the other was a movie that I actually skipped on in theaters that I finally took a look at. So those are going to be coming out in the next 2 weeks. So I'm doing a lot of re-releases and older movies just to catch up and stuff. So, yeah, awesome. But again, huge thank you, Super Michael 98, for that super chat. Guys, super chats are always appreciated. Let us continue. Now, where were we? Again, this is a little bit of a slow process because of just how much is on this PC. Let's see here.
It's clear that George Lucas, while directing in many important scenes with on-the-nose dialogue...
Okay, so what we have to do here is we have to go back to my BTS library, and we have to put that in. But yeah, I do plan to see that at some point. Sharks should not be killed. I actually agree with that. I agree with you. They should not be killed. I think they are very amazing creatures, and we should treat them with respect. Again, a lot of people tell me to watch this. I'm not big into K-pop, so I don't know fuck all about it. I don't know what the fuss is about. I know a lot of people are talking about it. I don't know if it's going to be really my thing. So, I don't know. What hump day is Camel's favorite day? It's hump... I don't know. It's hump day. Because of the lump. Yeah, again, I don't know what it is. Do you have the big bag bitterborgs in a can? You do? Well, you better let the poor bugger out. I wish they could make Rocky IV the final cut. That would be cool, because I do much prefer the original cut, because I just feel like there's more to offer. There's more fun.
Absolutely perfect, Dan.
So let's see here. Let me just try to find... Oh, I like that clip where they're doing the Empire bit. Actually, something I realized, too. I'm like looking at the BTS roll, right? Like, check this out. That's actually pretty crazy.
If you can find them, I'll switch your budget.
I actually like this. I've never seen this angle before. Look at this angle here of Palpatine. I don't know if I could crop it. I don't know if we can zoom in. We can't really with this. God. Let me try to really... I can't really get a full crop in, but let me try to bring it out a little bit for you guys to see here. But look at this. There's one angle. There's a couple of angles here of Palpatine. That's the main one that made it. Hey, Dad. Good to see you. That's the one that made it, and then this is the one that didn't. I kind of like that angle a little bit more. That's really cool. See, sometimes I wish some of the original old footage would be shown to the world, like public. It would be kind of cool. Reference in the recent Mortal Kombat game. Oh, that's cool. I have not watched that yet. Do you think E.T. is part of the same universe as Star Wars? Yes, Toon King. We actually have expanded on that. That is something we have set up, essentially, is that is canon. Alright, so let me go back here. And we're going to go here. Let me just see with Palpatine George Lucas. Let's see here.
Almost every single time. And
I'm going to move this over here. What are your opinions on rhinos and tigers? Rhinos are awesome. Tigers are cool. I'll take my chances with a rhino over a tiger. Okay. I have not seen the Alien Earth series. So, let's see here.
It's clear that George Lucas, while directing Ian in many important scenes with on-the-nose dialogue and delivery, he let him off the...
Here we go. There are some extinct animals that are named after Star Wars characters. Oh, that's cool. So I'm going to find the right... Yeah, here, look at this. This is interesting. Look at that alternate angle of Palpatine.
yeah.
Like, right there. Like, these right here. These are alternate takes. Look at that. You can see, like, because that's not Palpatine in the original where he has the hood on. This is clearly either with a rehearsal or it's actually a take, and they had to obviously reshoot it later. That's interesting. Never seen that footage before. So let me try to find... Yeah, here. There we go. We're getting there. There's an extinct mammal named after a horse queen. Oh, that's cool, actually. That's awesome. I should actually move this over here. And then make this smaller. How do I make this? Let's see here. Mirror camera. Hide camera. Keep audio. Well, let me mirror camera. There we go. Now I can look a little bit better. And we're just going to move this over here. Now, okay. There we go. Now you can see me, like, editing. As I look over here, so you can see me what I'm focusing on. That'd be cool, actually. Yeah, like that's the thing. There's like there's this whole alternate cut. So here's what's crazy is that Revenge of the Sith. I've wanted to read the first draft because I hear it's a lot more simplified and there's a lot more interesting things in it. Like everybody knows that when Mr. Plinkett brought up the whole oh, Han Solo was not ruined. I didn't have a little kid as a young Han Solo doing stupid things. Turns out that wasn't too far off from what George Lucas had planned. I found out that apparently they were going to have a young Han Solo on Kashyyyk with Chewbacca. And this was going to be him as a little kid with Chewie. And they were going to help Yoda on the Battle of Kashyyyk. And that was going to be just a one-shot thing. He wasn't going to go with them on the trip. He was just going to stay on Kashyyyk. It was supposed to set up Han's relationship with the Wookiees on Kashyyyk, which would eventually tie into the Star Wars holiday special. That was something that apparently they had planned. And I'm like, that would have been, I mean, it would have been interesting, but I don't think it would have been necessary. I've heard of Jobby the Hung, actually. I've seen his review of the Beast Wars toys. Anyway, so let's keep going here.
On the nose dialogue and delivery, he let him off the leash a little and let him go all out as the Sith Lord.
Alright, there's that.
Absolutely perfect, Dan.
Ian's with
There we go. mean, like, that's the thing. Had he been in the movie, we probably never have gotten the Han Solo film. That's kind of crazy, isn't it? Kind of crazy to think about. That's actually, like, nuts that we almost got that. And then I know Plinkett said, no Millennium Falcon. The Falcon is in the movie. There is an Easter egg with the Falcon in Revenge of the Sith. And it's before it had that extra thing added to it, so it kind of contradicts it, unless that is a totally different Corellian space freighter in Revenge of the Sith.
Absolutely perfect, Dan.
Alright, let's see here. Just trying to find some other alternative takes. Let me try to find that alternate take here. Here. This is interesting.
The Sith will rule the galaxy. We shall.
Like that's great.
Very good.
Actually, no, I wanna take that clip. I wanna use more BTS clips because I think these are perfect. Yeah, the Falcon's in there. In fact, I'll pull up the scene. You could barely make it out. But yeah, let me go grab that for you.
Sith will rule the galaxy.
Just give me one moment. I'll go find that for you. One moment.
Very good.
There we go. I like the Han Solo movie, too. I didn't think it was that bad. Okay, let me go grab that scene. You'll see it. I can only pull it up because the quality's not the best. But wait till you see this shit. In fact, you know what? Hang on. I'm gonna do this. Hang on. Let me go to Revenge of the Sith. Let me go to my thing, and I'll show it on the screen here. Give me a second. Need Revenge of the Sith. Revenge of the Sith. Oh, I know where to go. Hold on a sec. But yeah, it's in the movie, and people seem to forget that. Hey, Super Michael 99, thank you so much. Ever hear of Real War of the T-Rex? Look it up. I'll look it up in a sec. We just gotta look up what Dean wanted to see here. Let me just go find it, and I'll pull it up on this stream. But yeah, apparently the Falcon is in Revenge of the Sith. So let me just go find this. One moment. Is it this one? Oh yeah, I got it. Hang on. Let me find it. It might take me a hot second. Oh, one moment. Just trying to get it, because like the footage, the copy I have. Okay, here. All right. So I'm just gonna go here. I'm just gonna go pull it up here. Let me see here. Okay, so I'm just gonna pull it up here very quickly. Let me just pause it around. Right. Here, let me actually pull it up on the screen. One moment. I'll tell you what, K-pop Demon Hunters is just like Imagine the Sailor. Oh, okay, interesting. I mean, again, if there is a demand for it via cash, I might go see it. I just have to find time for it. Let me just go to share screen. Let me go here. It's in this scene, right here in Revenge of the Sith. I don't know if I can bring this out any bigger without copyright problems, right? But it's somewhere here. If I can just kind of point it out. It is... Oh, I think I just saw... This is like a terrible quality for some reason. Oh, there! Right there! See it right there? There he is! The Falcon's right there! You see him? I don't know how much I can... Let me see a video. Can I zoom in? I can! Okay. Let's go 1/4. No. Auto video. Let's do... 1 double. Let's see here. Can we zoom in? We cannot. That sucks. Video. Here, let's try this. Yeah, you can see it right there. Right there. Yeah, the Falcon's that, or it is just a regular space freighter. But there is the Falcon, right, clear as day. Yeah, isn't that crazy? He's right there. The right flying there. Let me just zoom that. Let me just rewind it one more time. One more time. You see it? Right. It's gonna fly into frame at the bottom here. Right there. There it is. Right there. Everybody has brought that up, that the Falcon does make an appearance in Revenge of the Sith. That is cool. That is cool. So, what is it? Super Michael 98 said to watch, where is it? Where's the super chat? Real T-Rex roar. Okay, let's take a look at this. Real T-Rex roar, you say? Okay. Real T-Rex roar. Let me look this up. So there are tons of them. I don't know which one to go for. There was one from 2 years ago. I am curious which one you mean by that, Super Michael. But we're going to take a look here. Let me just pull up your super chat. Share screen. Let's see what this is all about. Here, he wanted us to watch one of these. Okay, let's see here. One of these videos. And all these sound really scary. So I don't know what's up, but we're going to find out. We'll take a look here. Let me just try this out. Okay. Why is that more scary? That is horrifying. I don't want to think of that. Like, no! That's scary! Okay, Super Michael, that $2, I hope that pays for the therapy bills, because, good lord! That is horrifying. Okay, let's get back to it, because, oh my god. That is insane. Thank you so much for that super chat, by the way. Let's continue here. Oh, really? I mean, probably. It's more than likely he's going to show up. That's going to come up soon. When does that come out? I don't binge that when it comes out. Let's see here.
It's clear that George Lucas, while directing Ian in many important scenes with on-the-nose dialogue and delivery, he let him off the leash a little and let him go all out as the Sith Lord.
The Sith will rule the galaxy.
Very good.
From his sinister manipulation of Anakin, to playing the entire Senate, to his outlandish fight scene.
Okay, so here's where we have to go back, and we have to add some clips here. Yeah, if you just rewind it, that's traumatizing. That's like a 10 out of 10. I am traumatized. My God. All right, let's continue here. Ever heard the tragedy of Darth Wallace? Everybody has heard of the claymation tragedy. All right, let's see here.
From his sin.
Okay, let's see. Let's find some stuff here we can use. Use this. The Tyrannosaurus used to form a closed mouth vocalization similar to how crocodiles and other games. Yeah, that makes sense. That checks out. That does check out. I have not seen that, Martin. Oh, that'd be horrifying. I'd be down for that, Josh. That'd be cool.
Sinister manipulation of Anakin.
Alright, let's see here. is actually a guess because we don't know. The truth is, we'll never know. We just always have to guess, unfortunately. That's how it is. Okay.
To playing the entire Senate to his outlook.
Now we have to get to the lightsaber stuff. Love how I just have to skim through the whole movie with the clips and then just like add them. Let's see. Skimming through, just trying to find all the clips I need. This is also kind of the last thing I do. Even though like I'm working on the sound mix right now, I'm namely trying to get all this done as well, because this is a lot to pack. That's what's happening. Let's see here.
Blandish fight scenes with Mace Windu and Yoda.
Okay. Let's see here. I'm gonna go. Yeah, that'll do. What does everybody think of the Palpatine Mace fight? I am curious what you guys think of the choreography. No worries, no worries. I've only been eating a lot of, like, pizza lately. That's been my diet, mainly because, like, when I went to Fan Expo, fun story, I went to Fan Expo, and, I talked to the head of the pizza thing in the catering, and I asked them what did they do with the pizza afterwards, and they say, well, we just throw them out. And I said, well, I'll take them home. And they gave me like 4 boxes of pizza, and there were like 2 things of pizza in each box. And each pizza at the event was like $50, so I made off with like $400 worth of pizza. Like, hell yeah. You really? Dean, have you ever seen the original versions of the fight, what it entailed? Because I think this is pretty tame in comparison to what we could have gotten. What we honestly could have gotten would have been a lot better. Here's a joke. Indie fans can bite a scar. That'd be funny, actually. A lot of people are messing about the dinosaur stuff today. Anyway, let me go down here and try to find the Yoda fight. Just give me a second. They should have sped up the fight. I actually like the original concept of the fight where he had Anakin's lightsaber originally, because you ever notice the continuity of him having Anakin's lightsaber through like half the fight? Because there was an original version of the scene where he stole Anakin's lightsaber to protect himself, and so Anakin's like, oh, you just happen to know how to fight. And if I'll show you what I mean here, let me go to, there's one shot that's iconic where you can see him hold Anakin's lightsaber. It's this shot right here. Like, you can literally see that is Anakin's lightsaber in his hands. Right there. You see that? That is not his lightsaber. That is the one that, yeah, that is Anakin's. Look at that. Right there. You see it? Again, the original scene, he was supposed to use this one, but they switched it out. That'd be interesting. That'd be funny, actually. Toon King, that'd be cool. But that was the original. There's a huge I would say out of all of them, Episode 3 has probably the worst continuity issues in terms of props and costumes. There are so many bad lightsaber continuities in this particular episode that I'm not the biggest fan of, because it's like really badly inconsistent. I don't know what that is, Tiny. That I didn't get into that trend. Let's see. Yeah, I know. Everybody's got that. Wait, what? You You may not have noticed it, but your brain did. But yeah, that was the thing. That was a continuity issue in Revenge of the Sith, is that the continuity was absolute garbage in terms of the lightsaber kills in this movie. But let me go find the fight with him and Yoda, because there's like a whole bit here I want to use. Let's see. Let's go here. Yeah, that's a lot there. I should use the lightning one. Or, you know, let's go with one of the lightsaber fight bits. Let's see here. Yeah, Mr. Plinkett was on Smiling Friends. That was Mike from Red Letter Media. I still can't believe this video won't come out until the summer. Yeah, we just need time on it. We need time. And also we need time on a couple other things to fully feel comfortable releasing it, basically. That's mainly why. I remember this shot. It wasn't this shot, but it's such an iconic shot. But I remember this shot always being in the trailers. And people actually couldn't tell that was Palpatine. I remember when the trailer came out, everybody thought, wait, who's this Sith Lord? Nobody knew that was Palpatine. Like, some people I knew could not guess that was Palpatine. They thought it was like some other like evil possessed Sith Lord. There was actually one theory that Darth Sidious and Palpatine were not the same person, or they were clones of each other, and that Darth Sidious was possessing Palpatine. Like, he was possessing him. But yeah. Netflix TV show Shark King are probably going to cost a little bit more because of how much time I have to take to binge them. So, I only met David K. Toon King. I didn't really spend much time at Fan Expo. We were there Thursday and Friday, but we skipped out Saturday and Sunday because it was just too busy. And we went to the X instead.
With Yoda.
Also, why does Palpatine look like a puppet in that shot? For some reason, he just looks like a big puppet. I don't know why. It's a palpa puppet. It's a Puppetine. Emperor Puppetine.
Fight scenes with Mace Windu and Yoda. Palpatine is on top.
Let's see here.
Palpatine is...
Let's see here. I might leave early. No worries, man. Enjoy your anime. Sounds fun. Looks like how Pazuzu possessed Reagan the Exorcist. Yeah, kind of, actually. Wouldn't be surprised if George Lucas took a little influence from The Exorcist. Would have been interesting. I just love how Ian is just, he's having so much fun playing this villain. That's a good question. A proper Lion King 3. Dang. So, not counting Lion Guard canon, because I've never watched Lion Guard. I've seen a few pieces of it. It's not really something, I don't like the animation style. Too flashy. But Lion King 3, I would mainly focus on Kiara and Kovu's kid, and Simba having to realize he's going to be a grandfather. And I would do it like this, where they would have two sons, and while Kovu was offered the throne, he honestly decided, nah, not my thing, because of just what happened to us, Simba, so give it to your grandkids. So it would be actually the grandkids, the grandsons, that would take up the mantle. And I would focus on that. I would focus on Simba being a grandfather and how he has to pass on the torch, not to his daughter, but to his two grandsons. I think would be kind of interesting. I would have found a way to bring James Earl Jones back, and maybe even bring Scar back. I don't know. Like, I kind of like what Lion Guard did, but I think they could have pushed it a little more. It's time to light the lightsabers. It's time to execute the 66. It's time for 66. It's time to get things started on the Puppetine show tonight. That's a good joke, actually, Tyler. I like that. Look at him. He looks like a big... Right there, he looks like a puppet. Looks like a big Muppet. That's hilarious. Should review on The Great Mouse Detective. That would be interesting. I haven't seen that in years. I thought about going back to Disney and doing some movies. Like, I want to so bad next year for its 30th, but Hunchback of Notre Dame has been on my mind. I'm really considering that next year. That is such a good movie. That is my favorite Disney movie. What is the worst line in Revenge of the Sith that's not from Anakin? Oh, that's interesting. That's an interesting question. What's a line I don't like? Some of the line delivery is not... Well, okay, so here's what's crazy. I spoiled myself with Revenge of the Sith. I would want to... I read the comic before it came out. But it's funny how, like, all the spoilers from the movie came out before the movie came out. Lego Star Wars, Episode 3, the game, and the comic all spoiled the whole film for everybody before it was even released. And I remember reading the comic first, and I could hear the dialogue in my head. And it sounded so much better. And I bring this up in the review later on. But there was one part of the film that I felt when I read it, it sounded better. And it was when Obi-Wan sees the holograms of Anakin killing the Jedi. If you remember the film, he's just like, it can't be. It can't be. That's still not bad. But I remember he looked at it, and I remember reading it where he was just like this. No. Oh. It can't be. It can't be! It can't be. Like, that sounded better in my head. And then when I hear it in the movie, I'm like, this is pretty laid back, man. Come on. This sounded better in my head. Oh, man. Hey, another super chat from Super Michael 98. Look up Jurassic Park Animated The Man Road by Angen2D. Okay, granted. Let's take a look here. Again, huge thanks for the super chat. Guys, our super chats have, like, our algorithm has been really down. So if you guys just send me super chats, that just boosts me up, and I really appreciate it, honestly. Like, immensely. Like, you guys are awesome for that. But let me go look this up. Let's see here. Jurassic, the main road. Let's see, the main road, Jurassic Park, and it's animated. Okay. By Ingen2D. Okay, let's take a look here. It's a little long. I might have to skim through it because I don't think it's copyright claim. But let me just skim through here. Let me go through this here. All right, let's go through it. We're gonna skim through this because again, I don't want to get too much copyright. But let's take a look here. Share screen. Let's see what this is all about. Alright, this is sort of my reaction to this, so let's take a look.
Of the Land Cruiser.
I'm also going to speed it up, so like that way it's a little less. Let's see. Playback speed. Let's go about 1.25. Okay, here we go. That's too slow. We want to go playback speed. We want to go to 1.25. Okay, here we go.
Tim felt the night vision goggles pressing heavily on his forehead.
I like the animation.
He reached for the knob near his ear and adjusted the intensity. He could see the Land Cruiser behind, Dr. Grant and Dr. Malcolm inside.
Can you see us back here?
I see you.
See, they didn't have that in the movie. They didn't have the radio things there.
Everything all right?
We're fine, Dr. Grant.
Stay in the car.
We will, don't worry.
That was interesting.
It's pouring down rain. Of course we're gonna stay in the car.
God, can I get a whole remake of the movie now as a cartoon?
Oh no.
Take it easy, honey. It's just lightning.
Oh, so I know in the book that Lex and Tim's ages were reversed for the film.
How long have we been sitting here?
Just
From the rain.
Island, for Tim to see outside, even with the goggles. The rain was coming down hard.
Just gonna kind of speed it up because I don't want it to be too much copyright. Just speed it up a little bit. nice, actually. Very Disney, actually. Alright. Whoa! Oh, that's nice. That's really nice. Look out, someone is charging.
What's going on right now?
I just have to
Nothing.
skip through it.
Just standing on the other side of the fence.
I can't see much from here, Tim.
I can see fine, Dr. Grant. It's just standing there.
Okay.
The greatest predator the world has ever known, the most fearsome attack in human history. Somewhere in the back of his publicist's brain, Ed Regis was still writing copy, but he could feel his knees begin to shake uncontrollably, his trousers flapping like flags. Jesus, he was frightened. He didn't want to be here, alone among all the
Did he just piss himself? Okay, Michael Crichton didn't have that in the book.
people in the two cars. Ed Regis knew what a dinosaur attack was like. He knew what happened to the people. It was a Rex, much, much bigger. The greatest meat eater that had ever walked.
Okay, he's
He
out
left.
of here. He's done.
Where did he go? Who left us alone?
Out at the fence. Lex, close the door.
Getting through.
Lex, close the door.
Yeah, turn the light off. Close the goddamn door.
Timmy!
Oh my god!
Tim,
I'm here. Lock the doors, get in the middle of the car and shut up.
stay in the car. Stay down. Be quiet. Don't move and don't
This
make
is
noise.
amazing.
Yes,
I'm
Dr.
just
Grant,
gonna say
you
that-
should be alright. I don't think I can open the car. Just
Okay, nice use of that croaking from that sound. That's cool, actually. That's amazing. Ralph Bashki's Jurassic Park sounds amazing. I can already see it. But from the creators of Akira. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Timmy.
It's okay. I don't think it saw us.
Whoa, there we go. Wow! Whoa! Holy shit!
Lex? Lex!
Oh my god! Holy shit! Oh my god! What? From Final Destination! Can we get the Final Destination guy to do the reboot? Oh my god! That is insane!
Jesus, what happened to the car?
Holy
In another flash of
shit!
lightning, he saw clearly. The car was gone.
What was that?
Holy
Was it the little girl? It sounded like a girl.
God!
I don't know. You know, at times like this,
I like how the light expresses the eyes light too. Holy shit. That is insane.
What had happened? Was it possible the Tyrannosaur hadn't seen him? It seemed as if not if he stood.
That is
Grant felt a
actually
searing pain. Time to feel the world turn colder and watch the ground rush up to strike him in the face.
like, I didn't realize it was that insane. Oh my god. That is nuts. Okay, well that is amazing. That is so cool. I love that. Thank you so much, Super Michael 98 for that super chat. That really is amazing. I hope I don't get copyrighted. The guy who runs it, InGen2D, you're awesome. You're incredible. Well done. That was cool. But yeah, all right, that's awesome. So let's get back to Star Wars here. But thank you so much, Super Michael 98. Really appreciate the help there. That was awesome. Hey, Xandrew Productions, welcome. Good to see ya. We're doing okay, man. Just checking the comments. I couldn't see the comments while I was watching. That was amazing. Like, wow. That was so cool. All right, let's go skim through the video, but I'm more than aware of the requirement from. Yeah, again, it is due to copyright, is why I can't fully watch it because copyright is really bad. Hang on a sec. Oh, hey, another super chat. Okay, so I should say, Dude King, some of your requests have been heavily copyrighted, so I've had to always remove them afterwards because of that. So, like in terms of just the clips, because they do get heavily copyrighted, but let me just see what I can do here. I think SNL has actually claimed me a few times. I think you have requested that. Let me see here. What is Jeff the Boxer? I love how this went from an editing stream to a reaction stream. Yeah, I don't know if I can play this because it's very heavily copyrighted. So if you got something that isn't copyrighted, Toon King, I would really appreciate it because it's some of your requests have been incredibly hard to get past copyright problems. So, but yeah, if you got any other options, but that's the thing, like, that's the thing, you said that about the last ones, Toon King, and I got copyrighted anyway, because because the YouTube channels copyrighted me, not the studios. So, unfortunately, I don't know if I can, so, unless it's like an independent video, like InGen 2D, I can't really play stuff like that, so, sorry, I just can't. So, let's until let me know if you find something else, and then for now I'm just gonna keep going on the editing. But I do appreciate the super chat immensely. So, oh wait, hang on a sec. Share screen. Nope. Let's see here. Share screen. Okay. Share. Okay, why is it not sharing? Okay, weird. All right, let me just reset here. Okay, let's see here. Let me try to share this again. Hey, $10 from Xandrew Productions. If you're on break editing right now, boost my ego, give you money. Your reaction to season 4. Done. Down. Awesome. Thank you so much, Xandrew. I'm gonna take a look at that right now. Let's take a look here. I have technically already watched it, but I'll give you my full review. Thank you so much. Let's take a look at this. Really appreciate that, man. Let's see here. Where is... All right, I have to go to... For some reason, on your channel, it doesn't show, like, it's not the first video shown, but let me just go here. I love the title card, too. Like, that is really nice. It's 5 minutes. Very easy. Let's go for it. We'll go for it right away. Let's see here. It's not an independent series. SML is, I think, isn't it SNL? I don't know. Well, I'll take a look. Let me just take a look here. Let me just figure this out. Let me just take a look at Xandrew's things first, okay? And we'll discuss this. Okay, so let's see what this is all about. Huge thank you to Xandrew for this request. And then after these two, I actually do have to get back to work on Star Wars. Let's see what this is all about. 5 years later. This is Xandrew's new video, by the way, guys. Oh, I already will say the effects are so up to date. Also, I think I have it at a high speed. Hang on. There we go. There we go. The effects are top notch this time around. Well done. Oh my god! Like, this stuff's fantastic. I don't know who did this. It's really nice. CGI is incredible. If you guys have not seen Xandrew Productions, please go subscribe. His work is incredible. The shadowing is great. Like, that shadowing is fantastic. It's speaking the language of the grandma from that Street City Kids Save Christmas. Oh my god! That traveler knows that traveler has come! That's awesome. It's very, I know what I love, it's very YTV, it's very rebooty. Love it. The man of the hour. I love that theme too. That's awesome. Oh, it's so good.
Hands off.
Yeah! Yeah! Holy damn! choreography too. Wow. Like Xandrew, every time you outdo yourself, you go a step further. It's incredible. Wow, the sparks on the sword too. I don't even notice that. That's awesome. Nice.
What? You didn't think I was only doing streaming and reviewing, right?
Love the blade too. The blade that's amazing. That's sick. The attack blocks it, and then he comes out of the attack like surprise. That's awesome. Nice. Oh shit. He's going to Ascend Insane. He's going to Ultra Instinct. That is awesome. I would like to see your Lightning Strike take on one Sacred Strike. We will find out someday, my friend. Someday we will find out. Fatality. Love the sword too. It kind of like oh no! My giant thing from the Addams Family. No!
Give me fuel, give me fire!
That's funny.
Give me that which I desire.
I like the talking in code. Also, am I the only one who's... I feel like the costumes got a major upgrade this season. I just want to look at your collection. Don't mind me, I'm just looking at your collection. Don't know what those mangas are in anime below, the white ones. I see... I want to say Gundam. I'm not 100% sure. A lot of anime. I see. Oh, you got the Legacy Morpher. You got the Master Morpher. You lucky. Ugh. Yeah. Don't mind me looking at your man cave. It's awesome. It's so cool. Give it to me straight, Doc. Is he dead? Never in my years have I seen this amount of unprojectile vomiting. He will not be watching Junior anytime soon.
House Trigger! Not happy. The cuts were deep, but not fatal. And, by my estimate, as long as off.
Wait! Yo! That Buzz Lightyear on top, the military one, I think I used to have that because it had the belt, right? I used to have that figure.
Work. He should be back within a year.
But, wait, without Trigger, that means...
We're vulnerable. I know you and Nick have that gun. I need that Nerf blaster badly.
Back on guard duty.
Alright. That's amazing. Like, Xandrew, you have constantly outdone yourself many a times. I'm proud of you, man. Like, well done. Those are, like, your videos are always incredible. Like, I am amazingly impressed with what he's able to do and work on. Guys, please go subscribe to Xandrew Productions. His quality is fantastic. Really, really love that stuff. It's amazing. I'm just seeing what the comments are here. There's a lot there. Like, I'm shocked. But honestly, Xandrew, you've outdone yourself, my friend, and you will continue to outdo yourself. The stuff here is fantastic. A strikeout, you may say, exactly. Exactly. So, yeah, man. Well done. Guys, go check out Xandrew Productions. He is amazing. Looking forward to the next episode, man. I want to see where this goes. Hoping I come in at some point. I like just come in and be like, just come in and just like, Court's adjourned or something. That's amazing, man. Well done. Well done. Bravo. All right, let's see here. Let's see what, I mean, Toon King, is the SML video, is it, like, controversial where it, like, is it, has it got, like, some foul stuff that wouldn't be okay today? I'm just wondering. Because I want to make sure that we play fair here and we have nothing, like, too crazy. Let me go look this up again. So what is it called? Let me just see what he asked for here. SML wants Mario Plus channel. Really? Okay. Let me try to find the Chocolate Thunder. Okay, so Lightpost says this, and I don't approve of this, so we might have to skip out it. Toon King, if you can find something a bit more family friendly as a thing there, I would appreciate that. So I'm probably not going to look at that. So let's go back to Star Wars while we wait. Let's go back to Star Wars. Yeah, I don't know if I could do something like that, man. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to pass. Yeah, I'm not going to take a look at that.
Palpatine is on top form, and just being evil and loving every minute of it.
Let's see here. Alright, back to editing. Because, yeah, we've only got, like, a few seconds in out of, like, an hour stream. That's not a good track record. Yes, Sure King, I should point out that Disney's Dinosaur is on my list this year. Why can't nobody see me? Hang on a sec. Disney's Dinosaur is on my list right now. And, it is probably the most requested review on my channel. So, I will be getting to it ASAP. I will definitely be getting to it as soon as possible. Toon King, just because they have the same humor as Family Guy and South Park doesn't mean it's free from it. Like, you know what the difference between SML and South Park and Family Guy is? SML is independent. South Park and Family Guy have lawyers, so they are able to get away with it. So, there you go. You want to get away with something, you gotta get a lawyer. Trust me. I actually have been talking to an attorney myself about, like, I've been getting advice from people saying you should get an attorney. And I actually have been talking to somebody to be essentially an attorney for my, to basically help me with, what's called media insurance in case something like my channel goes down. The plan is it's going to be after Star Wars. Everything's going to be on hold until Star Wars is done. So let me just go and find another Palpatine bit here. I mean, I know a lot about Onision and how bad he is. I've talked to so many people who say, I used to love Onision, and I'm like, you're an idiot. You were an idiot. You were stupid as a child to watch him. Him, Logan Paul, top tier worst YouTubers. They are crap. And yes, I don't watch wrestling, but I did see John Cena verbally beat the shit out of Logan Paul, and I was so happy. My money is on John Cena. Rip that John Cena, Logan Paul, rip that mofo in half. Make him worse than Bane did to Batman. Mess him up. I want to see John Cena just beat the crud out of him. That I would pay money for. I would pay money 100%. Screw Logan Paul. Alright, where were we? We were right about here? Or let's find another bit that we haven't done yet. Let's see here. No, we don't have that one yet. Let's see, this one? Okay, that's good. That's amazing. I hate that. I hate Logan Paul. The Pauls in general are the Kardashians of YouTube. Pure fucking trash. Pure fucking garbage content. The worst I've ever seen. Like, it is pure, toxic, manipulative, and just a flat out a bad influence. That is probably the most insulting thing I can say about Logan Paul. He is a bad influence on children and on people who watch YouTube. And for YouTubers, he is the worst. He is a bad influence. He is a bad image for the company. I don't care if the negative energy brings out millions of dollars for YouTube. What that man has done to the website is criminal. I'd say it's worse than PewDiePie. PewDiePie was an accident. Logan Paul is an intentional, sadistic motherfucker. I hate to go on a rant and bring in the dark side a little bit, but fuck Logan Paul. Fuck his entire family. You are the cancer of YouTube. Utter fucking cancer. I've said my case. You are Logan Paul. You're fucking cancer. Holy shit. That man ruined this website.
Every minute of it. Not
yeah, what? I'd rather be going with Darth Sidious than Logan Paul at this point. Logan Paul tries to pose us as a Sith, and Palpatine's like, "Are you fucking kidding me? You stupid energy drink gave me diarrhea for 50 days." Or was that Mr. Beast? I don't know. I don't care about Mr. Beast either. They're all generic. Yeah, that's why. That's why, man. That's why. That's why I don't like him. How disrespectful. You're a bad example for YouTube.
Not only does Ian act his heart out, but also
fucking terrible. If you could travel anywhere to go and why? Japan. I'm like everybody else. I want to go to Japan. I want to go visit it, and I want to see, like sort of the more of the landscape. It's that in New Zealand. I also wouldn't mind, this is going to sound a little bit crazy. I want to go to Rwanda. I want to go to Africa. And it's mainly for the mountain gorillas, because I would love to get up close. That's one of the dreams. One of the dreams here. Basically, John Cena recently at WWE or wrestling, he pretty much told Logan Paul, "I'm gonna kick the shit out of you, and you're gonna lose." And I actually respect John Cena for that. All right.
and loving every minute of it.
I love how, like, this whole stream, an hour and 12 minutes, and we've only done maybe 30 seconds of review. That shows our pace, folks. This is why it has to come out at Christmas. Oh, Lord. Oh, I heard they're gorgeous. I heard a lot of their museums are amazing. I want to check out their Toei Hero Museum because the Toei Hero Museum has all the Super Sentai stuff. You go sometime during spring or October. Well, I normally go on vacation in spring. I usually try to hit Orlando and go to Florida and go to Universal around April because it's during the off seasons where it's it's during the off seasons where there's no lines. Like lineups are like only like 10 minutes or 5 minutes. Okay, YouTube poop, Revenge of Edzilla. Alright, thank you so much for the super chat, Toon King. Let's see what this is about. I don't mind a YouTube poop. What is Edzilla? I wonder if okay, I hope this is funny. I like it. I like a good YouTube poop. Oh, okay. This is 10 years old. Oh god. Okay, so I'll watch this. This looks interesting. I'll take a look at this. This is a good one. So I like a good YouTube poop. There's one that's out recently. I haven't finished yet, but it's actually a Family Guy Star Wars YouTube poop, and it's really funny. But I've never seen this one. I hope it's not controversial. I mean, listen, all YouTube poops are. I'll take these over SML or whatever the hell that was, that puppet shit. This looks interesting. So let's see what this one is. Okay, YouTube poop time. Let's see.
I'm on it, boss. Ouch!
Oh god, heavily copyrighted probably music. Popcorn Family Productions. What a weird title. A lot of them are falling to their deaths, okay. This is 10 years old, so this is like early editing, so clearly it's like Windows Movie Maker level of content. Oh, this should be interesting.
A is for helping, which comes from a channel. Uh-oh. B is for look up my nose and see your future. C is for Lego, which I like, except with cranberry relish and a sprig of manure.
Did anybody else miss classic mixed sentencing before AI? It was more funny. I remember there was one of Spider-Man where it's like, I don't need you to take pictures of Spider-Man. I need you to mix sentence my YouTube poops. I can't find that one. It's so funny.
Hey, put your double TV tray. Seen it? Howdy. I'm Eddy, and welcome to Ed's Sea Adventure.
I'll just say, I loved Ed and Eddy growing up. I loved the scams these kids came up with, because I would actually attempt to build some of this. You guys remember the one where, it was the episode where I think Kevin's dad got a job at the Jawbreaker factory, and they were always trying to get in his favor. But the way it started, the scam they had was they built a moat by digging a massive ditch in between the alleyway of the cul-de-sac. They built this like kind of hole, and they filled it with water. And the way they filled it with water is that they had to like manually hose it out of like a pool from Sarah's pool, put it in this makeshift hole in the alleyway, then build a lever drawbridge system with a door and rope, and build essentially a moat, and had a toll booth. They basically built a toll booth. And they were trying to get Cox people out of like 50 cents to go over back and forth over a border toll booth. I attempted to actually make that as a kid. I attempted to make a moat because I think out of all their scams, it came out to be the most practical. It was interesting. I didn't really get that far. I don't think I ever got the pulley system in effect, but I did manage to get the door to be a bridge, essentially.
Ready for adventure? No.
No.
Lobster claws are so comfortable.
Are they comfortable, or are they just like pinchy? This is
y'all come back now.
YouTube poop, where it's like they didn't know how to do like proper humor yet.
No bombs.
Okay, that's funny. That's funny. That's funny. Oh my god. Oh, I was just repeating. What is Scooby-Doo and the gang go by? I mean, we'll edit it for like getting it to where like they keep going back and forth. That is, I have a feeling we're not going to get anywhere. Okay, that's funny.
We're allowed to play up here, fellas. I repeat, upstairs is
awesome.
It's the same shit.
This is good.
I don't remember which season was this.
Started in my parents' bedroom. Please leave now or I'll have to call an attorney.
Ready for lunch, Ed! No time for lunch, Ed!
Fuck.
Hey!
Was that Jimmy? What'd they do to Jimmy?
Because we are going to Spooky Hell!
Oh my god, Jimmy, what happened? What the hell? Oh no, okay.
What you say? That you only meant when.
I can't play the whole song, but that's funny.
What you say?
Here's the plan, Eddie.
Oh, I remember this one. I remember this one. Dueling Eds. I remember I was there. I was there when the premiere of this episode aired. I was there that night. It aired at like 8. It was on prime time, surprisingly. I remember this episode. It was really funny. It's one of my favorites, actually.
For the king. Here you go. Lumpy. I'm sorry for hurting your face.
I'm sorry for hurting your face. Holy shit!
I'm back!
And everybody's dead.
Dear, curse and consequences of an only child.
Handsome.
Shit.
It took Kevin!
Oh, what the fuck is that? What the fuck? Oh! Oh! I don't remember this one. Guys, what's happening? I don't even know what's happening anymore. What? I mean, that's the thing. I need more. There are like 2 or 3 out there, but I need proper YouTube poops made of my stuff. Oh my god. Oh my god. Jesus. Jesus. Oh yeah, this is the one that went to the clubhouse. I love how the clubhouse was still there. Like, if you remember the episode where they built one, that's, again, one of my favorites. They just left it there. I like that to kind of and then it gets destroyed, which is real fucking sad. I don't know
your father and I remind you to insert broom lint into your posterior!
That is right, son. A
Posterior!
is a terrible organ to say.
Glasses Ed is actually terrifying.
But you die! Don't have a bird, Double D. Look what I found!
Where's this going?
Bubble wrap!
Okay, that's good. That's good.
Find anything, Ed? 3 potato chips and my old butt.
Why are these so funny? They're so stupid, but they're so funny. Oh my god.
Ed! Howdy!
Hey, Luigi.
Quick, hide these magazines!
Hide these magazines!
Hide these magazines!
Hide these...
Eddie, what's in the magazines? I don't want to know.
Magazines? Hide these magazines!
Hide these magazines! Hide these magazines!
Hide these magazines!
Ed, shut up and play Your Love. That's all you're gonna be known from now on.
Hide these magazines!
Hide these magazines!
What are you, a parrot? Hide these magazines!
Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of copyright in this one, so I think we're gonna stop it for now. So we're gonna go in and just do the, we're just gonna go back to editing. But thank you so much for that super chat. Really appreciate it. Oh my god, that's funny. See, Ed and Eddie for me, like, I did grow up with it a lot. So for me, this was just kind of like, alright. Like, the older ones are not the best, but there are some ones that's like, kind of in between were good. But I like there's some really new ones out there. They've really gotten better in the last few years, I think. Why don't you have a seat right over here, Eddie? Now, let's continue here.
Not only does Ian act his heart out, but also return to the makeup chair.
Okay, I think I can find a smaller clip than that one. Let's see here. Yeah, my brain cells are confused too. My brain cells are incredibly confused. I'm so confused. Let me just change. I'm gonna change the music too to something a little bit more nice. Oh, and we lost the feed. Hold on a sec. And share. And it did again. Okay, hang on a sec. All right, are we back? Okay, there we go. Yeah, I have to refresh because sometimes that's how you get the thing. Raymer's doing okay. She's back at work right now, and she won't be back till she'll be done work around like 5:30. So we're gonna probably go until like about 5:36. So there's that. And what I'm gonna just quickly do, guys, is I'm just gonna go quickly and get a drink. I will be right back. So just give me 1 second. Hi, Range. Good to see ya. Let's see here. It appears we have lost Jack. Yeah, I'm here. I'm just gonna go get a drink, and I will be right back. So just hold your horses, scouts. We still got a little bit to go. Let me just go find the be right back thing here. So just give me a moment. Again, I really appreciate all the super chats that have come in today. So just hold your horses, and I will be right back after these messages. Let me just go back here, and here we go. There we go. All right. So we're back. We're just gonna continue editing here. I wonder if I can get like a bit more of a different angle here. Let me try something. Let's go back to this because I like doing this. This is fun, so you guys get an idea of what I'm working on. But there we go. Welcome back. So just gonna get a different thing. Let's try no. Here we go. And yeah, actually that has happened. We would get very little done because everybody would bombard me with stuff, but that's okay. Hey, money's money, you know? Which is like really cool. It's really cool. Alright, let's continue here. So it's an editing stream, so we're just editing our Revenge of the Sith review, essentially. That'd be funny, actually.
But also return to the makeup chair in his transformation as we saw him in Return.
Okay, so let's go find the makeup chair.
He knows the character.
Let's see here.
You gotta remember the function of the other.
Let's see here.
Director will look for old Jersey old.
There we go. I watched about 6 of Jack's videos. I think he has an authentic passion for movies, but he's not like those grifters who pump out content and review stuff. Very kind words, honestly, on your end, man. Really appreciate that. I don't know where you found, like my review of Rebirth, the opening night. You would definitely like my skit reviews. Those are really would be more up alley. I don't know where you found me. A lot of people have recently found me from Deadwing Dork streams because Deadwing Dork did cover some of my content, which I really appreciate on his end. But that's where a lot of people have been finding me, and it's just interesting to see new people come in and say, "Oh, I've seen your backlog," and it's really good. So I appreciate the kind words, honestly. That is really nice of you to say. So thank you. Thank you. Grifters are the ones who do like the everything's woke thing. See, I'm not one of those at all. I'm not any of those at all. However, like, while I might have opinions that kind of most people would accuse me of being that, the answer is absolutely not. I still try to enjoy something, even if there's stuff I don't like. Prime example, I'm still conflicted about, say, The Last Jedi, but I still like the movie. I still liked it despite my problems, and I have the same thing with the prequels or something like, you know, like a Marvel movie or something. I don't cherry pick the shit out of it until it's bad. I just enjoy for what it is, and I'm not somebody who's just jumping on the negative energy because that brings in the money. That's not how I am. I will say I do try to please every demographic when it comes to talking about something like Star Wars, and I will say this. I found out by looking at your Jurassic Park reviews, I always scroll past the big channels because I don't like them. Yeah, because I think because there was one, it's crazy because a while ago, I made a video that was just ripped from my Dominion review that said, Kathleen Kennedy ruined Star Wars 2. Now, I made it deliberately intentional to catch the eye of the grifters and make some money off those guys. I am in no way pandering to them in any sense. I'm just trying to get their cash because I know how easily they're able to click that shit. However, that being said, the Jurassic community actually did come after me on Reddit and said, "Yo, man, he was cool." Like, I'm still cool. You fell for the trap. You fell for the trap, hook, line, and sinker. At the time, I will admit, I was going through a financial strain and needed a quick cash grab, so that was one of the reasons why I made that video like that. I was given advice by people to do that, to like play on the algorithm, and it just kind of came and went. And I have no plans to ever make that kind of content. That was just meant to be basically a grifter trap, as I call it. And guess what? It actually did get me, my ad revenue did spike because of that. So it was financially smart. But do I plan to make that my whole channel? No, that's not something I have in mind. That being said, I brought this up on my Patreon as a post. That I get the feeling out of all these prequel reviews, this one is probably going to be the most controversial. It's not for the review itself. Like, full disclosure, I love Revenge of the Sith. Yeah, I'm surprised that that motherfucker has never found me yet. And this guy's still trying. This guy's still trying to get back into it. It's like, dude, you are way too angry to be on here. Like, it's kind of scary. So the thing is that, with this episode 3, it's not the review itself. My opinion stands, this is a great movie. It's more about with the storyline and what I have to suddenly talk about with the Star Wars IP and who runs it and shit. I feel like there are going to be a couple of people who are saying, dude, you went too far. That's not cool. We'll see. It's not only in how I present it, like in terms of what I'm talking about, it is also how I do it. I think this will probably be one of my most controversial episodes today. And it more so has to deal with the storyline more than it does the movie itself. So I'll say that. Do whatever you content, bro. I honestly love your video style and video editing. Feels like I'm watching old school YouTube. That's also my point. I kind of do that because that's sort of my thing. So I like to stay, because I wanted to be in the likes of Channel Awesome and that guy with the glasses, but I got there too late. So I'm sort of like the keeper of the flame of all that. So it's going to be interesting. I feel like there is going to be one group of people who are going to see the video and say, yeah, you did it. Thank you. Like, I wouldn't be surprised, like, listen, if somebody like Star Wars Theory finds my video and he's like, I'm like, listen, any publicity is free publicity. So we'll see what happens with the scope of that. I've heard horror stories myself. So let's, it's not something inappropriate. It's just, what I want to talk about might turn some heads, and the way I present it visually in presentation, I think is going to raise some eyebrows. And it's nothing like too offensive or anything. I think some people are just going to be like, dude, you went too far. That's not cool. But we'll see. We shall see. We shall see what people think. Watch, it's going to be like To Boldly Flee. BigJackFilms Revenge of the Sith review. The controversial scene. And it's nothing. Alright, so let me just get back onto episode 3 here. And also just have the text here. Give me a moment, guys. Alright. Let me go back to, where was the, something about Return of the Jedi. I need to find something from Return of the Jedi. So just give me a second here. Oh, I know! And I thought about, like, doing even a video about hate comments. I thought about doing a video on it and responding in the way I feel is, like, the best. But, I'm honestly, like, kind of interested to see what people think about this one. Because this one's gonna, again, not in the review, the, I think just what I talk about is going to be like, what are you doing? The one that's in the food vlog that you watched, that is my girlfriend, actually. That is, my girlfriend, Honey Bear, aka Nikita. She actually works as a children's counselor for a school and also for her website, resiliencyme.com. Which, if you guys go support that, you can go help her website help kids in low-income housings get proper therapy. Because, you know, mental health is a serious matter, and it is something that I think a lot of people need to latch onto more. So definitely go ahead and check out her website. There's the plug for Honey Bear. Let's see here. Tyler, what did Tyler Fish say? We shall see. It's not Venus, it's Jupiter. I know some people get confused, but that's who it is. Let me just hear. I just couldn't find Return of the Jedi. Where was that? Where was the Return of the Jedi bit? Because I had to find something with Palpatine. Let me see here. I can't remember, where did I have... Did I not have anything from Jedi in here? What the hell? I could have swore I had some Jedi stuff in here. Let me just see here. I'm pretty sure I did. Let me go check my archives. Return of the Jedi. Okay, Return of the Jedi is in here. Okay. Yes, Redland Ranger, welcome! Welcome! Let's see. Find in timeline. There we go. There's Return of the Jedi. Let's see. Find in library. There we go. Got Return of the Jedi. Okay. Had to find the clip of that. Let's see here. Somewhere here. Okay. God, we're still not even 22 minutes out of it. Like, we're 23. We spent like an hour. We spent like an hour and 40 minutes. I have not watched any, but fun fact, actually. Lita is Juno, who is Jupiter in my show. A while ago, not an A24, I think she did a Blumhouse film recently. For a production here shot in Toronto. So that's pretty cool, eh? But also, Alana, who plays 18, she was in Pacific Rim and the remake of Total Recall. She was as a background extra, which is cool. Yeah, probably, because, yeah, we're going to have it out in December. Let me just go find clip from Return of the Jedi I can use here. Gotta skim through Return of the Jedi. Yeah! Alana is in the background. She's in the apocalypse speech and the catering room scene in Pacific Rim. But she is in the background. So that's pretty cool. She told me apparently Idris Elba had to do that speech like 24, 25 times in order to get it right. And they had to film it from like multiple angles. So that's pretty interesting. I remember Angry Birds Star Wars. It kind of just came and went. It was the last day before, oh, screw it. Disney's just gonna buy it. It was sort of the last Lucasfilm ran Star Wars thing. Well, what's also interesting is that Kyle, who I've worked with a few times, who's Indiana Jones. I don't know how many of you watch Bakugan. I don't watch Bakugan, the anime, but Kyle is the voice of Drago in Bakugan. And he's my Indiana Jones, so that's pretty cool. So at the Plymouth Library I go to, alongside the Deke Sailor Moon, the 76 is also there. Oh, interesting. What's this Plymouth thing? Is it like a place you can watch stuff? Huh. Okay, just trying to dig out this clip from Jedi that I needed Palpatine. Which is a little bit difficult because of how slow this... look how slow this thing is. Trying to find the right clip. Well, Bakugan is on Netflix, Star Master, if you're interested. They just did the new series there, and that's the one Kyle is currently on right now. Okay, here we go. There's what I need a clip.
Your faith in your friend is yours.
Okay, let's see here. I always like, that's the shot I need. There we go. Hey Jack, what killer crocodile movies would you consider the best ones? There's not many good ones. I've never seen enough to really make an opinion on that. I saw the ones Brendan Tennell did, and I thought, oh, those are interesting. They're not good, but they look funny. They look interesting. I guess I could say that. Let's see here. Have you watched Dinosauria on YouTube? I have not. And yes, I am a proud Canadian. That'd be funny, actually. That's cool, actually, Redlin. You should see about buying those, and then you can resell them for a lot of money. Yeah, he's in a lot of that. Actually, I found out Warwick Davis is coming back to the Harry Potter show. Do I have any interest in watching that? Hell no. Not at all. But is that cool? I guess. I just feel like it's a pointless waste of time. What is the best interpretation of the T-Rex? Best visual design? Good question. I've thought about doing a video on this. Top 2 for me? Top 3. I'll say top 3... No, you know what? I'll do top 4 designs. Top 5. Top 5. Number 5 is going to go towards the T-Rex design by Phil Tippett for Prehistoric Beasts. I really like that look. Number 2 design is from the original King Kong, even though it's 3 fingers, that's still a good one. Number 3, I'm going to say the Sharp Tooth from The Land Before Time, I really like. Number 2 is, oh, there was one I really liked, that T-Rex design that was solid. I kind of like the one in Walking with Dinosaurs, the original series. And then number 1 is still Jurassic Park. That is still the top tier Tyrannosaurus Rex design for me. It'll always be that one. No worries, no worries. By the way, guys, I have Blue Sky now. I have Blue Sky. I use it on occasion. You guys can follow me on Blue Sky. Finally caved in. I don't know how much I'm going to use it, but there you go.
Him in Return of the Jedi, but much more horrific and devil-looking.
Here we go. Now we're getting somewhere. I'll say this, Triceratops? I'm going to go with 1 million years BC. That is the best designed Triceratops, in my opinion. I've thought about reviewing that actually at some point. But Dinosaur is one a lot of people want me to talk about, so I'm going to start work on that at some point after Star Wars. The 2 episodes that I know I'm going to work on first are Inuyasha Movie 4 and Dinosaur. Those are going to be next on my list. Drama locales. Okay, well, I mean, it's better than Twitter, I'll say that. I will say that. It's, you know, better than Twitter. I don't think I got a notification yet because you have to keep it constantly like refreshed and subscribed here. Because let me check here. I don't know if I got a notification yet. Let me check. One moment, Toon King. Because yeah, that's the only way I take Patreon requests. Is if you gotta pay for it. Because everybody's gotta make a living here. Hang on, let me check. Check my thing here. One moment. Hold on. One moment. Just gotta check this. Patreon code is. Let's see. One moment. can't get to Patreon right now. It's too slow to get into, so just give me a second. That's weird how I can't get in. Alright, well, I'm not gonna... I'll worry about it later, Jared. Toon King, you just gotta be patient, okay? But we gotta focus on work right now. We'll worry about it later.
But much more horrific and devil-looking. In fact, that was Lucas's...
Okay. Let's see here. Let's see here. So we're getting there, guys. I think we're going to stop at around 5:30 because I do have to get back to some work and stuff. But yeah, I'll definitely check in with the emails and stuff then afterwards. So, but yeah, we're going to stop around 5:30. I'm gonna say Uranus because she is a tomboy, but Jupiter is much more of a tough gal. She just knows she'll beat the shit out of you and then later on make you a birthday cake. That's sort of how she runs, essentially. So there's that. No worries. Have a good day, man. Let's check into here. Let's continue. It's like poetry. They're on. Hey, JT, good to see ya. Welcome. Jim Carrey would have been interesting, but I'm happy with what we got with the actors we have.
What's his intention here? Taking the audience directly to hell and confronting, plus making a pact with the devil himself, which he succeeded in representation. Nick?
Here we go. Let's see here.
Palpatine represents the devil. He represents the pure evil.
Let's see here. Okay. I get it.
Attention here.
Palpatine represents the devil. He represents the pure evil.
Take the audience to...
Alright. Okay. Which Stegosaurus design? I still prefer the one from Jurassic Park. If not that, probably from the original King Kong. Those two are the best, my opinion. Although, you know, people say, what about the one from Walking with Dinosaurs? That's too close to the one from Jurassic Park. That one is too similar, honestly. I actually felt it was kind of a little bit of plagiarism on that end. No worries, Redling. Good to see ya. Glad you're doing okay, man. Glad you're doing well. No worries.
Take the audience directly to hell and...
Brad Dourif would be a good one. Let's see here. Just gotta skim through the movie here. Oh, that will definitely do so. Everybody should be working. Like, it's a great time to do so, you know? Let's see here. Ugh. See, I like, too, also, to some degree, Palpatine did have some care for Anakin, but not really. I think he was just, like, he obviously used him, but there are moments where he actually did. There is some affection still there, I think. I think the Sith do have the ability to show compassion. It's just so, it's chronically blinded by evil. In that one part, you see Palpatine just like, there he is! Okay, he's alive, thank God. You know, like, there is sort of a sense of, you know, my boy's okay. He does treat Anakin like a son.
Making a pact with the devil himself, which he succeeded in representation. Next to Tim Curry as the Lord of Dark.
Yeah, this is where I can bring out some clips from Legend at some point. Not everybody, a lot of people are from States as well.
Next to Tim Curry as the Lord of Darkness in Legend, if Anakin is space...
There we go. Alright, let's see here. We're getting there, guys. Oh, you're from Spain. Awesome. Yeah, so we're probably going to break in about 15 minutes. Bob Gale, let's see here. I met Bob Gale at Fan Expo and asked him about his thoughts on people remaking or making a sequel back to, and then he will say fuck you to them. That's funny. Yeah, like you cannot stop. I actually would actually like to tell everybody, please stop asking him to make a fourth movie. It's not happening. California, nice. I mean, been through a little bit of hell like this year, man. I hope you're doing okay down there. I want to go back to LA at some point. I miss checking that place out.
And the Space Jesus? Then Palpatine is Space Lucifer /
Let's see here. We're getting there. Let's see here. Oh, I heard about that. Yeah, it's really exciting. The next Superman. I'm hyped. There we go. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there.
it's really chilling to watch, even if at times Ian
Are you aware of Has Been Hotel? I don't know. I don't watch that. Yeah, they don't waste time because they gotta put charts. They have charts to make. They have stuff to do.
a tad silly. You're kind of having fun with him.
I'm curious about that, how that's gonna come out. Oh, nice! That'd be cool. Go to Universal. That's a great place to be. That's awesome. No. Let's see here. Need to find silly Palpatine faces. You think they should remake Primal Rage? That'd be cool if we got a new one. I haven't been there in a while, so I can't really say.
And being attacked. You're kind of having fun with him as you watch him. Not only that, poor Ian was described to by Lucas as his character being the fastest and most...
Let's see here. We're getting there. No worries, man. Glad to see you. Pleasure for you to come in. It was awesome. Great time. Thank you. All right, let's see here. See how far we've gotten.
Space Lucifer / Satan incarnate. And it's really chilling to watch. Even if at times Ian is hamming it up a bit and being attacked. You're kind of having fun with him as you watch him. Not only that, poor Ian was described to by Lucas as his...
Let's see here. Oh yeah, fool! You think the fear you feel is mine? No, you will die! Let's see here. Let's see here, I just gotta find another bit that's funny. I wanna find, where is it, the, let's see. Let's see. One moment. I think I'm gonna add a, like I said, I'm just gonna say this. I'm gonna add a poop joke. I think I'm gonna add a poop joke here because that's just funny.
Kind of having fun with it as you.
Let's see here. Let's go back here. Let's see here.
Got to be even more powerful with the Jedi. You know, so it's wants to do is be a Jedi Master. You know, he is not a Jedi Master. He's yeah.
We're getting there, guys. Which pterosaur design? I like the one from 1 million years BC in the original King Kong. Those are the best ones.
Yeah. Not only that, poor Ian was described to by Lucas as his character being the fastest and most lethal saber wielder in the galaxy, which Ian couldn't do much of given his age. Nick Gillard
focus on being and back it up.
But I didn't know you could use a lightsaber and twice as far.
I gotta kind of take these shots and just kind of like make sure it all looks good, you know? Let's see here. Okay. Would you ever consider reviewing Suburban Nights or To Boldly Flee? Or what if I did a sequel to Suburban Nights? That's not a bad idea. In fact, while we're here, why don't I show you a little something? A little something I'm cooking up. I can't say too much, but this is something that's been kind of in the works for a couple of years. Let me show you guys something really cool here. And it's really something. Again, I can't say too much, but let's just say we have something cooking. And I'll show you I've shown the poster before, but let me just give you guys a little taste of something I'm working on. It's a little, there's no script. It's a slow work in progress, but it's something I think you guys are really going to get a kick out of. You guys are going to love this, all right? So check this out. This is an idea we've been cooking up with for a couple of years. This. Let's just look at this full screen if we can. Let me just hide this. Some movies should never have sequels. Some stories should never continue. But we did it anyway. We've been thinking about doing a sequel to Suburban Nights for a while. This is just a fan teaser poster, like a mock-up we came up with of what we imagine this being. Now, I should point out, I've actually gotten approval from Doug Walker to go ahead with the sequel. He did say if you can come up with something that can continue the story, go for it. So yeah, we might be doing a sequel to Suburban Nights. I can't say exactly like what the plot's going to be and what it's about, but this is something we are kind of currently working on. This is something we're kind of in the works on right now. Something we've been really considering. We have to come up with a script. We're throwing ideas out there, but we might have something interesting to tell. So that is something we're kind of in the works on. Now, fun fact, this was shot at the exact same location that the first one was at. We found the exact spots where they filmed the first one. In fact, another thing I can show here, I'll show a little video for you guys, something you guys might be interested in. I'm just going to show a quick little hang on a second. Wow. Hold on. Stop for a second. Upload video. Okay, let's try this. I hope I don't get too much copyright for this, but check this out if it'll play. Will it not play? Hang on. The video exceeds it. Son of a gun! Alright, well here's what I can do. I can do this. I can show it on stream another way. I've never seen the first one, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys this. This is really cool. Let me go to share, no, not image, but let me show you the screen, share screen. This is something we kind of did a while ago, and I can show you guys right now. We found some of the locations from the first one, and this is for a video I'm working on right now, but check this out. I don't want to play too much music because I could get copyright, but check this out. We found the exact spots for the first one. Like the exact area. So we're going to do a location tour of Suburban Nights. And this is something we've been kind of tinkering with the idea of doing for a while. Is this whole video of showcasing where the movie was filmed. You know, we went to the exact spots.
You know, I think she will get over it.
We went to the exact spots of this movie, which is like crazy. Yeah, we did that. There was one other thing here. There's one clip I have that's I think, do I have it? I don't know. Oh, actually here. Where is it? I have this one clip that's really cool. If I can find it. Let's go to, where is it? Well, it's this bit. It's just Indiana Jones, but I'll show this one off. This one's cool. This one's really cool. This is right out of the movie. So let me just go. Let me actually I can put it on here. Actually, I think it should be fine. Let's see here. Upload a video. It should be right. Here, check this out. Oh yeah, this actually should render. So, and then after this, I'm actually gonna call it a break tonight, guys. It's just processing, but I'll show you guys this little bit that I'm working on as well. Come on. It's just uploading. All right, here we go.
Oh, crap.
That's something where we went to the exact spot they fought the scene in the movie. I love this. I love how this came out.
Oh, crap.
So that's something we're also working on. So that's sort of a couple of work in progresses right now with some projects we have in the works and everything. But you know what, guys? I think this is where I'm going to call it a day. Because I do have to get to a couple of things at the moment, but I appreciate everybody coming in today for this live stream. Don't know when the next one's going to be. I'll keep you guys posted. They're going to be kind of at random at this point, but really appreciate everybody tuning in. To everybody who came in with super chats, it's really appreciated. Toon King, a lot of people came in with super chats. Xandrew Productions, all of you guys contributed so much and helped support our channel. It is really appreciated, but we're going to call it for a night, and we'll be back at some point, but hope you guys enjoyed some of what we're working on. And yeah, that's all I got. Support our Patreon. Go check out my girl's website, resiliencymedia.com. It helps kids in low-income housings with mental health. And yeah, that's really about it. So until next time, like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys later. This is BigJackFilms signing off, and I'll see you guys next time.